On November 13, 2022, 4 University of Idaho students were found dead inside an off-campus home in Moscow, Idaho. No forced entry, no suspect, and no clear explanation yet. Their names were Kaylee Goncalves, Madison Mogen, Xana Kernodle, and Ethan Chapin. Just hours before they were found, everything felt completely normal, until it wasn't. The night of November 12th felt like any other. Restaurants, conversations, nothing seemed out of place, but somewhere, something was already unfolding. By 1:45 a.m., 2 of them had returned home. The others were already inside. The house sat quiet on King Road. That silence wouldn't last. By 4 a.m., all 4 were inside. The house was quiet, the hallway still, and in that stillness, something unthinkable was about to happen. But here's what most don't realize. 2 other roommates were inside the house. Separate rooms, unharmed, unaware, just doors away from what would soon shock the nation. For hours, no one knew. At 11:58 a.m., a 911 call was placed. What began as confusion quickly became something far more serious and irreversible. Responding officers entered the house. What they found inside, devastating. 4 lives gone. A quiet college town was now at the center of a mystery. And the unsettling part? There was no suspect.
Breaking news now regarding the tragedy in Idaho. Authorities are continuing their crime scene investigation this evening. We'll bring you new details as we get them.
In the days that followed, fear didn't just grow. It spread across campus, across the state, across the country.
Breaking news now, a tragic situation unfolding in Moscow, Idaho.
Details are scarce, but we can confirm 4 university students have been found deceased.
No arrests, no answers, and one question. Who did this? Behind the scenes, investigators were working. The scene was processed carefully, and among the evidence gathered, one item stood out, a knife sheath, small, but it would change everything. Then came the car, a white Hyundai Elantra, seen near the house that night. At first, just another passing detail, but then, investigators looked closer. Cell tower data began to tell a story, a digital trail, mapping movements. Piece by piece, a pattern formed, and it pointed somewhere very specific. DNA from the knife sheath was analyzed. It didn't lead to a theory. It led to a name, Bryan Kohberger, a criminology PhD student at a nearby university. A suspect, finally. But the story was far from over. On December 30th, 2022, Bryan Kohberger was arrested, not in Idaho, but in Pennsylvania, over 2,000 miles away. The case finally had a face, but what happened inside that house was still being uncovered. He was extradited to Idaho and charged with 4 counts of murder. But the case would never go to trial.
We have breaking news in the Idaho murder case. The suspect, Bryan Kohberger, has entered a rare Alford plea in court today.
Kohberger entered an Alford plea, a legal acknowledgement that the evidence would likely convict him, but not a confession. He never said, "I did it." He was sentenced to life in prison without parole, 4 lives taken, a sentence delivered, but no confession. And for those who loved them, closure may never come. Some cases end with answers. This one ended with a sentence. But the question it leaves behind stays with you. If this case stayed with you, the next one will too. Subscribe. Stay close.